Hey, it's Aaron Gobra here, and as you might be able to tell, I've got a spiffy new haircut, which means it's time for another episode of the Haircuts Conspiracies. So I learned some interesting things today. Apparently, it's going to be the greatest Christmas we've ever had. It's part of the "and Sarah just Sarah" thing again, but Trump's going to pay off all of our debt, and they just put up 400 satellites in the skies, and our new currency is going to be blockchain, and I guess it's going to happen around Christmas. So we're ditching the dollar. Hey, and I think some of my anarchist friends have probably loved this idea, but that's apparently where it's going, according to the person that cuts my hair. I also found out that apparently, and this was unbeknownst to me as well, most of this stuff really is unbeknownst to me, but I also found out that, and I guess it's known that Michelle Obama has both sets of genitals. Hermaphrodite, I think, is the technical term, although that was not the term that was used in the conversation. I was told that there is a video of Michelle walking out with Barack Obama, and her dress blows up, and I guess she adjusts her package. Keep in mind that when I say these things, none of these are ideas of my own. These are the haircut conspiracies that I hear from the person that cuts my hair. So when I say some of these outrageous things, and some of these just like flatly offensive things, keep in mind that this is not, this is coming from this mind right here. So anyways, and apparently the reason that the Bushes and everybody really look up to Michelle is because they're all Satanists, and apparently it's a status thing in the satanic community to have both sets of genitals. And so, hey, the more you know. Let's see, what else did we learn? Yeah, 400 satellites up in the sky. That's going to be, that's called Starlink, and Starlink is related to the quantum financial system, apparently. It's blockchain based. It's called the quantum financial system, and that's what's coming real soon. And there's going to be no more debt. And when the Mexican president was out here, apparently he was signing on to "and Sarah just Sarah." So I did inquire about Biden, right? Because I was quite curious about Joe, and and if there's any dirt on him, I mean, why not, right? The guy's running for president, and he's a Democratic candidate. So what do we got on Joe? Apparently, when you're a clone, and they started cloning in 1938, I think she directly mentioned Operation Paperclip, which I was familiar with that operation, where the U.S. government had brought over Nazis, scientists and stuff like that to help us. But anyways, help us create our rocket space program and all that, and bomb, obviously. But she said that that's when they, in the 30s and 40s, they started creating clones. And apparently Joe Biden is a clone. And when they clone you, what happens, this is what I'm told, is when they clone you, they got to keep the original body alive, right? And if they don't keep that body alive, then you'll start to have cloning problems, and so you'll start to have some effects. And apparently that's why Joe Biden is acting the way that he's acting. It's not dementia or anything of the sort. Apparently it's because it's a cloning issue. His clone is dying. I was also informed that Paul Ryan and Pence, of all people, I was surprised by this. Paul Ryan and Pence were both killed. Sorry for the jaggedness of the camera there. I'm driving. I just want to get all this unloaded before I forget, because it's such quality information. I have to share it with you all. But apparently, Paul Ryan and Pence are well, Paul was just killed flat out. Apparently, Pence was involved in a July 4th thing with an attempt on President Trump's life. And so they turned his plane around. Remember when they turned his plane around? That's what I was told. Remember when they turned Pence's plane around? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Apparently, that was to do with an attempt on on President Trump's life. And apparently, Pence is a Satanist. And he was responsible for the deaths of like 300 children or something. And then, of course, we recycled back through the Hollywood thing, and the Hollywood thing being that the adrenochrome is, all of Hollywood has been drinking the blood of children that they keep captured underground, right underneath Getty Center. All that time I spent in California, and had I known, I would have taken my rifle and went up there and freed the children. But anyways, so that's where that's at. And apparently they're also getting ready to release about 6,000 different pieces of technology to us that, some of it's got from the aliens. And let's see, over 6,000 pieces of technology. Oh, energy is all going to be free. Thank God. I've been looking forward to that. I'm sick of paying bills. Well, we're not going to have any more debt anyways, and that's a great thing. So, but energy is going to be free as well. Apparently, Elon Musk is all the border wall that's being built is being built with Tesla steel. And Tesla steel is a little bit special in that it's going to act as a transistor to the shingles, the solar shingles, I guess. I think there was some confusion there on how the technology works. This may not be the specific, conspiracy, but maybe the Tesla is building the whole wall, I guess, down there in the border of the wall that's really not being built, but is being built. So that is, that's where that's going. And all of that energy, we're going to get free energy, right? We're never going to have to pay any energy again. There's not going to be any more loans either. None of us are going to need loans, right? It's all going to be blockchain. And we're also, Trump is going to give us all phones before the election. And we're going to vote via blockchain via these phones. And we're also getting rid of the dollar, and that's all kind of tied together, right? The blockchain, the free phone, the voting, and getting rid of the dollar. These things are all tied together. Hey, the more you know, right? So, I can't recall any more than that. I think that's probably enough for this episode. This ran a little long. It's probably me being a little bit talkative. But just wanted to say, to all of you that the haircut conspiracies continue, and they're alive and well. So stay woke, boys and girls.